Well, I took the Grand National to an autocross event on June 20th up at the pit race, just having a bit of fun. And I did come in last place for KMT. Not exactly the car that's good for that sort of thing. It's better known for drag racing, for sure. But I thought, what the heck, give it a go, you know? Why not? I usually race the little dots in there, which does a lot better, probably a tenth of the horsepower, but I get sometimes drag racing gets a little boring. Do something a little new, right? The Grand National is a little bit too high in the air for autocross, and, but I did put some 17s on the front. The 15-inch wheels that I had on it last year were rolling over. So I had to get I got a hand-cooked tire that's made for autocross racing for the front, 17-inch wheels. And I kept the BF Goodrich in the back. There's big wide on the 10-inch rims. I think they're 295 60s. So it's really hard not to spin those out. But I didn't have a lot of cash, so I just did the front wheels, and I figure the back wheels didn't roll at the first autocross event. The front wheels did roll over. I put 40 pounds of air in them, and they still roll over. So I had to do something for the front. But as far as the suspension, I have really beefy UMI sway bars, suspension components in the front, and with poly bushings, and I have the 4-link from UMI that goes in that to replace the old stamped steel that was in there, like tube steel control rods and everything. Control arms, I'm sorry. I got the 25% stiffer Moog springs in it. So, with that being said, body roll, believe it or not, was very much under control. It was actually stayed pretty straight, which I was very shocked. The limiting factor was those rear tires. It was a real fine dance between spinning them out, like trying to come out of the corners and not spin those rear wheels. It was I couldn't hardly ever apply full power. I have the video coming up. You can kind of see some of that. I did break something. Of course, every time I raced the Grand National, things like made out of potato chips or something, but nothing major. Because I always drive the damn thing like I stole it. So you might as well have fun with those cars. You have it, have fun with it. You're not going to take it to the grave with you. So just run it into the grave. But anyways, the break occurred in the final heat. There was a mistake in the time, so they decided to run again. So I just went for it. I figured 2 in a row, no big deal, right? It did overheat. And I reached about 264 degrees. It was smoking. And I'm like, whoa. What happened was the cooling fans quit working, and it ended up being a stupid relay. But I let it cool down for about an hour, and it started and ran fine. And I put about 200-300 miles on it since that event. So it looks like it survived. Thank goodness for those Felpro gaskets. I do replace those a lot for head gaskets. Grand Nationals head gaskets are the fuse for that engine. But anyways, I got some dash video coming up. I didn't have any videos of it going through the course. Turn up the video, or turn up the audio. You can hear the cool turbo sounds, right? It's the awesome turbo spool going on in that car. And after you see the car run through the dash cam, there are some photos of it, and I added that at the end of the video. They were taken by some guy named Sexy Dave. I think they call him in the autocross world, Sexy Dave Snyder. He takes some great photos, so I included those. And it'll show the Grand National going through the turns. You can see the body roll wasn't that bad. It stayed pretty straight. So like I said, the limiting factor was those rear wheels. I don't think that's going to be an autocross car for me, but it is fun to take out and just see what it can do in those turns. It did do last place, but I was up against some KMT cars that were really built specific for autocross racing. They were low to the ground, super wide tires. I didn't stand a chance in that in that realm. Let's say if I get some coilovers, drop the thing by 2 inches, you never know, But like I said, my regular car is that little tiny Datsun, which you've seen in other videos, which that one is really cool for those events. Anyways, but no further ado, have a great day, and always subscribe, and that kind of motivates me to do more videos. More subscribes and I get, the better, and comment if you have any comments. But anyways, without further ado, here's the video.
Okay, we should be good.